This is bitter leaf soup, a delicious soup from Anambra State in Nigeria. So let me teach you how to make it. Hello everyone, you're welcome to my channel Things at Tina. Today we are going to prepare bitter leaf soup. It's a soup that my people like so much, and I'll be glad to teach you how to make it, and I'm sure you will like it. So it's called bitter leaf soup, ofe onugbu. That's how we call it, ofe onugbu, which is bitter leaf soup. We use a leaf called bitter leaf to make it. So you have to wash the bitter leaf very well. After washing the bitter leaf, then you can use it to cook your soup. But mine is already washed. You can get a washed one in the market, you know. So let's start the cooking. So today we'll be cooking with the bitter leaf. This is how the bitter leaf looks like when it's washed. You remove all the bitter taste from it. Then this is the meat we are cooking with. And this is my seasoning. This is my thickener. This one is made out of cocoyam. It's dried one, you know. So this is dry one. This is a seasoning that you must use when you want to make bitter leaf soup. It is called ogiri. Ogirisi. Ogiri Igbo. This is the main part of this soup, ogiri. It's very nice, and this is from my place, and it's very good. This is my grounded pepper. It's fresh pepper. I grounded it. And this is my grounded crayfish. This is the dry fish, and this is the stockfish, and this is the red oil, and you will also use salt. So let's start the cooking. You on your gas, and you wash my meat. So when you put your meat, you add your seasoning. We don't use onion for this soup. We don't use onion. I don't know why, but we don't use onion. You put your seasoning. You put your salt, you add your pepper, you add your crayfish, then you allow your meat to steam again. Whenever you want to cook your food, make sure your meat, you season it with the seasoning that you have, so that the meat will have taste. So now we boil the meat. You know, the only thing that takes time in this soup is only for you to cook your meat to be tender. And if your cocoyam is fresh, that also takes time. And if your bitter leaf is fresh, it will still take time because you have to wash. But once everything is ready, It's just for your meat to be ready and your food is ready. So now let's cook our meat and allow it to get tender. So as we wait for our meat to be tender, you wash your dry fish and the stockfish. Please always boil hot water. Always use hot water to wash your dry fish and the stockfish. You know, because of some of the preservative they use for it and some ants that like to eat the fish. So always use hot water to soak your stockfish and the dry fish. You know, you pour it all over it. So whatever chemical they use on it will clean up before you put it in your food. You know, you just wait like 5 to 3 minutes or 3 to 5 minutes, you know, then wash it. Especially the stockfish can wait longer, but the other fish seems to be soft, so you don't have to wait for long to remove it from the hot water. So you take your stockfish away from the hot water and wash it properly. Scatter it the sizes you want, then you put it in the soup when it's ready. So let me wash it. So you can see our meat. I've not added any water now, so but since it's boiling and it has just a little water in it, now you can add water to it and allow it to cook. So after adding the water and the soup is boiling, you have to put your oil, your ogiri, your ogiri, this one, in the food. I have to cover it because if I leave it open, I don't think we will be able to make this food today. So you will add your stockfish also, you know, so that the taste can go into the food. So we add our stockfish. You put your ogirisi. You put it in the food. So that everything will cook very well. Then you add your oil, your salt to make sure the salt is okay and not too much. Check your salt. Then allow the meat to boil. When it's almost ready, when the meat is almost, not when it's very soft, you now add your other dry fish. So this one we are not adding it now, we'll put it later. So you add the other dry fish. So let's allow it to the meat to be ready. Now you prepare your thickener for the soup. You use warm water, not hot, not cold. You make it in a paste form. Make it to be in a paste form so that it can dissolve and not have a seed in your soup. Just be putting your water gently so that you won't put too much. Add water gently. Let it be in a paste form. That's if you're using a dry one like me. But if it's a normal one that you cook and pound, you don't have problem. But once it's a dry one, you make it to be in a paste form. And you have to put it now. You don't have to wait for the meat to be ready. so that it will be ready with the meat. You see the oil is not showing, it dissolves as if you use apple to cook it. So you now put your paste in the soup. You put your paste. So now you can add this dry fish to it. And allow to cook. So now you sieve the bitter leaf out from the water. Take it out from the water. I've already washed it, but the last washing. So now you add your bitter leaf to the soup so that the taste too can go inside the soup, you know. Oh. Allow to cook. Your bitter leaf is ready to eat. A delicious soup that we enjoy mainly in Anambra State. Beautiful soup. So your bitter leaf soup is ready. You can use any kind of swallow to eat it. My people use fufu. You can use gari, pounded yam, oatmeal, you know, any kind of swallow you can use and eat it. We love it in my place, and me too, I love it. Thanks for watching. Bye. See you next time. Enjoy your soup.